What is going on, everybody? It's King Karan with another Flare content for you guys. And as you can see, the setup is different. I am obviously traveling. I'm in Greece right now, but I brought my mic. As you guys know, you guys got Flare content no matter where I go, man. But we should talk about something very important because obviously, for the past few days, we had this liquidation event where everything went at least 20, 30, 40% in red. You even had other coins that were like minus 75%. And this is one of the biggest liquidations that has ever happened because last time, the last liquidation, that was obviously the FTX crash. Before that was the C19 crash. Those crashes were like in 1.5 billion. Like 1.5 billion was liquidated. Now it's right now at around 17, 18, 19 billion. So that shows that the market has gone bigger and bigger for the past few years. But what was actually really happening, right? You have these market manipulators trying to manipulate you, trying to make sure that you are out of the market, making sure that all the longs are out of the market so they can pump it back up. It's just that easy. They are manipulating the whole market like they always do throughout the years, right? They have always been doing this. And with Flair positioned very well, no matter what happens, when you look at the market and everybody is still so negative, everybody really thinks that we're entering a bear market. And we all know what happens when people think that we are going to enter a bear market. We all know what's going to happen, right? We're going to make new all-time highs, and all of these people who thought we were going into the bear market have sold because they thought we were going to reach lower lows, but then eventually the market is going to fool you once again. The market will never do things that you expect. So if I'm seeing that the majority is out there yelling bear market, what's going to happen? There will not be a bear market at all. And if I am a market maker and I am just here manipulating, and I want you guys to believe that there is a bear market, should I just pump the price then? No. You guys will think, oh, yeah, it's a bull market. We'll continue. But should I dump the price real hard? And I should liquidate all the longs, all the leverage, so they all lose their money and the holders will sell and they'll make sure that they will never come back to crypto and then I'll pump it up. That is exactly what is going on. The same thing with the C19 crash, FTX. What happened after that, folks? New all-time highs. And you all should realize that what is happening right now, they want you to sell. They want you to submit. So you are selling and never coming back. And once you look at the price after some weeks and it has recovered, you're gonna be like, oh, why did I sold? It's because of the sentiment that you sold. It's because of how they manipulate you, right? All of these manipulations, you see a red candle, you think, oh shit, it's going down even more. And that is exactly how they get you. That is exactly the point where you sell, you submit, and you leave. But then once you come back, things are normal again. Hey, new all-time highs. And you're gonna look, you're sidelined, you're gonna look, and then you're gonna be like, oh, that's what the crypto market has always been doing for the past few years. It has always been doing this, folks. And these liquidation events are actually good for all of these future traders to get liquidated. So once they are, they always pump the price more and more, just like the previous times when we had these liquidation events. So don't worry about this. This is just all temporary. Before you know, you're going to see alt season coming in. You're going to see Ethereum making new all-time highs, also dragging Flare to new all-time highs. And that's just without the narratives without what Flare is building. It's just pure based off from the coins, right? And you will see that all season. You will see where Ethereum will hit new all-time highs, and it will clearly show sign that Ethereum is stronger than Bitcoin. Then every altcoin is going to follow up. That is what happened during every single bull market. We have not seen that yet. All right. And with Flare, crazy narratives, AI, real world asset, DeFi, you have gaming. You have so many narratives around Flare that Flare is impossible to break. Have you seen the other altcoins that were really strong and really high in market cap, even higher than Flare's market cap, have dropped 60, 70%, while Flare dropped like 30%, 35%. You had other assets nearly dropping 80%, and they had bigger market caps. Bigger. Actually, Flare should have dropped 80%, 90%, but why it didn't? It's because Flare is a very strong project. Flare is really building. If you have a project and you don't really have much for your tokens, what is going to happen? That asset is going to drop even more than assets who have utility. That's why Flare did very well in this drop, right? Flare is right now at around 1.7, 1.8, and that shows enough that, yeah, Flare did drop with the market, but 70% is staked and delegated. It's a very strong project despite it being just as little as a billion in market cap, around a billion. That shows enough. There are assets around a billion in market cap who lost 80% of its value, but it still got back a little bit halfway. But if you compare it to Flare, Flare has built a strong foundation. Flare is here to change something. It's not just here to be another bridge. A lot of projects are out there. Another bridge. They're building another bridge. Another project that is selling you, oh yeah, we are building a bridge. And this one is faster. Yeah. Flare is doing something that no project has ever done. All right. Creating DeFi for non-smart contract assets. XRP5. You have Bitcoin that is also coming. Litecoin. Stellar. Even XLM, folks. So that shows, and it's only that part. I'm not talking about the other things what they're about to do, because they have oracles, layer one, and they have smart contracts. You can do anything with this. I've not seen a project that has all the three in one project. And that shows enough that Flare is here to really solve a huge problem. That's why it's very strong. That's why people are still delegating. That's why people are still building on top of Flare network. Flare is a different beast. And the higher it goes, the more people are going to realize it. The more people are going to talk about it. Regarding Flare, I'm still bullish. I'm still buying more aggressively. The more it drops, the more I'm buying because these prices, ladies and gentlemen, are not forever. These prices below 2 cents is ridiculous. It should actually be illegal to buy below 2 cents. But hey, here we are, buying below 2 cents. This might be your last chance to get below 2 cents, guys. And I'm one of the few talking about this. So I hope you guys stay strong and don't even worry about these events, what is happening. Because at the end of the day, what is going to happen for Flare, it's going to get crazy. Just like I said, the holders, the builders, we're all working as one community, man. That's why I love the Flare community. Because our success, the success of Flare, is going to get massive. The more it goes up, the more people are talking about it. So if you are looking at this video right now, you are very, very early. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Leave a like, leave a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.